Story time with Tyler. Okay, I should never say this again. I remember when I was recording with my Kindle, like, I messed up with my wording, so I said this is like news from neighbor ham fam.
Yeah.
I messed up my speechness, and then I named it. Yeah, that's a flip-flop. Okay, so this is a story from a time I went to Tennessee, which was like this. Yes, it was like summer. Went to Tennessee. Interesting. Okay, so me and my cousin Lyric, we were going to like a restaurant to eat, and it was like a Mexican place, I think. And it was right on the edge of the. I swear to God, it was right on the edge of the water, and we saw this huge amount of ducks, about like 30 to 40 of them, and we were like, how about we throw these Mexican chips at them? And then we chucked all of our chips, sneaking them from our table. We had a room outside, so that's exactly why. No, and that's exactly why. Like, I'm forgetting the story. I need to record alone. Stop. Okay, so continuing on, we had this table outside. We were sneaking chips, feeding them to the ducks. And then later, when we were caught feeding the ducks about a jillion chips, my parents and Lyric's parents said, Lyric's my cousin, and my parents and Lyric's parents said, you're killing these ducks, they would die. This is killing ducks. You know how candy is fed to humans? Well, chips and bread aren't natural, so when you feed those to ducks, apparently it, like, really hurts them. And then me and Lyric were, like, mortified, feeling horrible that, like, all of those cute, innocent ducks were gonna die the next day because we were being generous with chips. Maybe over-generous, but you know what I mean. And then, Emmy, please. And then later that day, we decided to walk around by the water. We found these rocks. We found red fluorite, and that was fun. We were smashing rocks. He cut himself with a rock. Yeah, I have more vacation stories that I still haven't told people, so, going into the next vacation story. Okay, so this one was also in Tennessee. I haven't told Emmy, I haven't told you this one yet, but remember how I told you I met a David when I was in Tennessee? It was Lyric's friend. So me, Lyric, and David apparently was sleeping over the Friday, the night I was leaving Tennessee. And so we kept hearing strange sounds upstairs, and we were mortified. So we all grabbed our flashlights, knives, kept them close by, and then we continued to play Watch Dogs. And then as we were playing Watch Dogs, these sounds kept continuing, and then we were being like scaredy poofs. And then like this fat kid came in with his little brother. I'm sorry. You suck. You literally suck at me. You chuck a rock at a recording video, like why? It's a pebble, but you know how much a pebble can damage a computer?
No.
Yeah, very much. Emmy, I swear to God, pour your milk on it, I would cry. Okay, continuing the story. David was sleeping on the couch. We pulled out a piece of the couch. So, like, there was a piece of the couch. Then there was, like, a launch out. There was a launch. Oh, my God.
It's right there.
Emmy, stop. Emmy, they can't even see the screen. Emmy, stop. You're annoying me.
Right there.
Emmy, you're annoying me.
No, I want to show you.
Okay, and then there was a fold-out couch that me and Lyric slept on because we were all sleeping in the living room. And then for the viewers that are young, I can't say a word, but then we started watching this movie called Jack A Word because they wanted to, and it was hilarious. Keep in mind, Lyric is a month younger than me, and David was 13. Yeah, age difference. And so, as we were scared of these ghosts, we finally cracked with all these sounds. This story's going everywhere. We cracked with all these sounds.
Okay, stop.
Emmy.
Since when was there a ghost?
Emmy, you haven't been paying attention now. You're just confusing people.
Since when did you say
Emmy, I swear to God. And then we started searching the house because, well, we thought there was like a hobo living there. We thought many things. So we got let's say my right hand was a flashlight in it, and then my left hand was like a knife. Yeah, we had it like this. And then we were searching the whole house looking for something. We decided not to split up because we've seen every horror movie ever, pretty much. So we continued to search the house, opening all the nooks and crannies. But we never searched my parents' room because that's invading privacy. But that's where the most sounds were heard. And if you're thinking what I think my friend is thinking, well, you're thinking totally wrong. My parents, my cousin's parents, and these fat kids' parents were all at the barbecue down the street. And then, once we got super scared because we heard a door slam in the house, we all bolted. We booked it, like we just returned the book from the library back to the library. And then we just booked it out the house and to the campfire. Why aren't you wearing shoes?
Because I don't want to. Because shoes are stupid. Jeez, is there a reason I don't have to wear shoes?
Yeah, that's my friend.
Look at this slime.
You can't even see the slime.
Slime.
Abduction. Okay, and then later that night, since we were all mortified, we literally slept with knives. We literally slept with knives.
Can you see it?
Stop. We literally slept with knives under our pillows. Keep in mind, these were like pocket knives. And we made a plan. If we got split up, we would run back to this shed. Yes. And so we would run back to the shed if like there was a guy, because we actually did saw a guy lurking around the property of this dude's house. And that's when we bolted it. Like we booked it after we saw him. My friend's shoe came off. Well, not my friend, Lyric's friend David. His shoe came off. And, well, while that story was... Emmy, stop. While that story was happening, this 8-year-old who was, like, pretty darn fat, and his little brother who was, like, 6, who was, like, really small. Young people, basically. And so they started talking trash to David and Lyric, and so David was like, they pulled me and Lyric aside for a sec, and David was like, if I start going ballistic, you need to pull me off them. They were little kids, and I don't want to punch him in the nostril, even though my heart wants to punch him in the nostril, because he didn't have Asperger's, but he did have, like, issues. Yeah. And so... Okay, hopefully this audio is not horrible. Okay, and then that's basically the whole story. And there was a guy, we found him, we scared poopless, and we ran away. So, it's video. This was news from NeighborhamFam.com.web. Go check out channel of her. Oh yeah, I forgot you don't. Oh, bye.